Hello, welcome back to the channel. For those of you who are new, remember to hit that subscribe button, also the notification bell. We are going to get a reading out for the collective of what is coming in for them after their changes, after these cycles that we're going through, things we need to close out. See the Fool card in reverse. So it may not be happening now, okay, because you're going through all the changes, all the cycles, all the trials, tribulations, decision making, choice making, parts of the process. Okay, so if you're not feeling like you're on that new path yet, a lot of you are feeling like I'm not on that new path yet. Some of you may be with those cards sticking to too much to your own routine, your own schedule, like how you do things. And it's funny, I'm doing that clunky. You know, this is my routine. This is how I do things. And we all do that. We all have a routine in life. So if you are doing that, that could be what needs to change, be updated, rerouted, rejigged. What I'm getting there is, you know, sometimes we just live a life and it becomes the same thing over and over and over, a bit like Groundhog Day. And that's the energy I'm getting into. It feels clunky. I can't get my words out. It feels rough. And that's because, you know, you're out of alignment. That's out of vibrational alignment. Yes, there is divine timing. Yes, there are things where we need to wait and things are fated and spirit can step in and hold us up, or we're closing out cycles. But one of the things here is you have to go on a new direction or do things a different way. So this is obviously, and when you do, see, this reading's about when you change that routine and how you do things. Are you ready? Look. Two of Cups. Now, a couple of things I'm getting here. That can be a higher divine purpose, partnerships or partnership. It can be a purpose, a path, a calling, okay? It's a coming together in alignment with a higher purpose, okay? And that's people, places, and situations. It looks like here you have to take a new path. Reset a cycle, and you could be unwilling or feel blocked, okay? You've got to look into things more deeply, pros and cons, weighing things up, could be contracts. The Magician card here under, so you are, for some of you, you are still in a manifesting phase. You really are. And there could be a time, a date, you know, then the clock strikes 12. There's a time or a date here. Sorry guys, it's early in the morning, getting going. That is in a contract. So that is still happening. So if you feel you haven't clicked into the new path, that you're not on it or can't get it moving, there is a really high divine counterpart contract here. See me struggling to get that out? Even me trying to say that feels like a struggle, like there's no flow, it's not moving, it's not, because that shows me that there's a destiny energy there. There's a higher divine, nothing you can do will bring that in. For others of you, it is about your life's not changing, your things aren't coming in because you're not changing this stuck, set, fixed routine of whatever. Now that can be mental, emotional, physical, or spiritual. So, all right, let's ask more about this Two of Cups, this higher purpose. Yeah, look, this is where you will build long term. A lot of you have got long term security, stability. You've been through it. You're just waiting for that change and that, to go on that new path and connection. Your Queen of Cups, expanding beyond your horizons, and a reset, the World card. So this is for the month of September into October, the start of October. You know, Queen of Cups is about love, connection, spirituality. Look what we've got here, you know, love, connection, spirituality, higher purpose, paths, expansion forward. And the World card represents a reset cycle, a new beginning, a new movie, a new paradigm. Everything has been reset for you. So let's just clarify the Fool card for you. Someone speaking up, speaking out, or you're ready to. Yeah, so some of you, you're stuck because there's old hurt, old pain, old suffering, old wounds, okay? And we have the Ten of Swords on the Two of Cups. So what has happened here is two things. If you're in a current connection, groups, friends, a path, a purpose, you can place this where it fits. Ten of Swords is there's no more growth. I cannot grow anymore with this person, in this career, in this situation, with this environment, with the way I do things, or with a belief system that I have. So look at it like that, because we're looking at higher purpose, path, partnerships. There is something here you've outgrown, and there is no growth in the cycle. For some of you, you're holding on to a past connection or path or way of doing or being that is basically, you're trying to hang on to it, and there's no more growth there. So you're either moving past a wound or a restriction or a block within yourself that is based on the past, or that you've outgrown. There's definitely an outgrown, and you've learned a lot of lessons here. So what is this contract card? Wish fulfillment. A lot of my people, you're getting wish fulfillment. I've been being told that, yeah, justice, commitment, manifesting, see long-term security, stability, relationships, home, foundation, business, someone you can build with. Look, it is that classic old story, and I know this is coming up for a lot for people, and they're like, oh, but basically you're moving on, you're moving forward, you're moving to more spiritual connection, groups, people, places, situations, divine life partners. Oh, it's that one there. Yeah, this Queen of Cups, this is loving, giving, caring, nurturing, spiritual. This is someone, this is a sweetheart, and this is a new beginning for you. So, what the message I really get there from Spirit is, it's time for you, like you are a sweetheart, and it's time for you to move forward to that, to people who value that, see that, connect with that. A lot of you have had to see moving forward, being a warrior, warrioress, taking action, just moving on, moving forward, get ready, because victory here, someone's coming in to reset a cycle for you. I feel it's love, romance. I feel a lot of you are about to meet a divine counterpart, but there is something you have to leave behind or change mentally, emotionally, physically, or spiritually. There is an ending here. Some of you might get called up, called out, told, it's not going to work that way. It could be by the divine. It could be by someone else. There's something you're doing here that's keeping you very stuck, or a cycle you just won't change or close out. And once you do, we've got higher contracts, wish fulfillment, blessings. We've got long-term security, stability, justice, commitment. It's manifesting here. You are going to only move forward to people, places, and situations that, are kind, loving, nurturing, want the best for you. Again, when you're walking away, releasing burdens. See this? Walking away, releasing the burdens. The Fool's a reset cycle. It's about adventure, the unknown, going into your uncomfortable zone, having faith over fear. This is speaking up. This is releasing burden. I am getting a few messages. There's some groups of people, you're heading into a new direction, career, purpose, and you might have family or friends saying no. And I feel there's a real fight there. And the challenge there is you have to really let these people go. It can be friends saying, no, you're not meant to be doing this, doing that, moving on. It can be family. It can be people saying, you're not going with the norm. You're going outside, family tradition or how we do things. And I'll just give you an example. Let's pretend you're an artist, or you want to be spiritual, and your family doesn't see being an artist as a career, or that you could make money, or, they're into the more practical, logical ways of doing, or saving, or creating, or something like that. Some of you are really coming up against family traditions, because the Ten of Wands is carrying so many burdens of others and on yourself that, it's put you in heartbreak. It's put you in pain and suffering. It is a need for approval from parents, groups, people. And the Fool card with the Ten of Swords and this pain, this is about, the path I want to go on is never supported. If I want love in my life, or a love, it's not supported. All right. I don't feel I can take that leap, because there's so many burdens put on you. And I'm feeling those burdens are belief systems. So I want to say this: stop trying to seek. We've all done it. Stop trying to seek approval from people who are never going to give it. Stop trying to seek approval and from people who haven't got the same belief system, mentality, gifts, talents. They don't have an understanding. Everyone has their own understanding of level of love, level of career, gifts, talents. You might be trying to seek approval from people who completely, an only example I can give you that covers everyone. Let's pretend you're a spiritual person in a non-spiritual family. Let's pretend you're an entrepreneurial energy in a traditional family where you just go to work and I don't know, just do the very normal thing, that's how you build a life. This is how you have a family. This is how you live your life. There's a lot of challenges coming up here, and please place them where they fit. It could be something totally different for you, but there's a major closing out here, because all the commitments you're in, some of you've been in a false commitment or commitments that is going to be shown. But the deeper, more important message here that I'm getting from Spirit, because Spirit's saying, no, that's the surface stuff. The deeper important thing here is, and I get it with this card too, yes, it's long-term security, stability, but that's you looking into it. That's going, my mother, father, sister, brother, whoever, friends, are never going to give me approval because they don't have beliefs in this. They may be non-spiritual. That's just an example. They might be non-sporty and you're sporty, or they might be really, into university and you're not. You're a real worker, or, you want to run your own business. And they're like, no, you need a degree at university. You get what I mean. They're just simple examples, and you can place that where it fits. A lot of you, it's going to be friends, groups, associations as well, because this is commitment to your higher path. And you're looking into, how you think it works does not work for me. Long-term security and stability for one person in a relationship, in love, in a connection, in a family dynamic is not the same for someone else. And someone here has to release the burden. They're not moving forward because they cannot get this. I hear family approval. It could be other things. So this is all about, stepping into your authenticity. When you ooze magnetism, when people say, oh, you've just got a great energy about you. Yes, you're probably happy, you probably feel good, things are going well, but not necessarily. It's an energy of alignment, and it's when you're true to yourself. And I can tell you, you ooze this magnetism and you can create and build. You are your energy. You are your magnetism. No man, woman, family approval, friend approval is going to give you this magnetism. This person walks their talk, and they just do them. They're into them. We've all been persuaded, and that's our ego, that's our wounding, that's our family, acceptance, and how we get love is to make people happy. That is not that energy. This person's not trampling people, not disappointing people, not letting people down, but they are doing them. They're doing what they're called to do, and it's a very powerful energy, despite what others think. But we're in a world where, we seek this approval from others. And when you're in your truth, people don't like it. Your truth, people don't like it, okay? Particularly, not saying your truth about this, that, and the other. I'm talking your truth within who you are. We've all got our own truths, okay? And experiences, and those experiences are through belief systems and through traumas, mostly. And then we dig away at that and we clean away at that, and then we step into authenticity, our truth. That's the good, the bad, the ugly, the weak, the strong, the courageous, the faith and the fears. It's all of it. And that's how you get this, okay? Fated wheel of change. Whatever ended out for you where there's no growth. Do you have growth? I don't think you do. I told you it's early morning. I'm not even awake. So what we've got here is the ending of a cycle and the fated wheel of change. This is the divine. This is the universe saying we spin that wheel. We do it. You can't do it. And the fates are stepping in now, closing out cycles, partnerships, groups, paths, contracts, associations. But they're bringing you wish fulfillment. See, you need to put the past behind you and stand up for who you are, what you are, and step into it. Look at this. You have a contract with a divine counterpart. Look at the peace. You're manifesting this, you've been manifesting this, the universe is manifesting this. And look at this, temperance, the next natural evolution of your growth, the future, balance to your life. To grow a long-term security, stability, future foundation, to really grow long-term, put in the work and build, you have to be in alignment with the divine, with yourself and the elements. You need to find the yin to your yang. You need to find the person that balances your elements. Someone with the same nature, the same goals. We are living in a society, because of what I just explained, of most people are in relationships, groups, and situations like careers, because they're trying to seek approval. They're trying to make everybody happy. Most successfully happy people who are successful on like 10 of Pentacles, all levels, they went against the grain. They stepped out. They took leaps of faith. They dated or created or went against the crowd. And not against the crowd, they went in alignment with who they truly were, their authenticity. And they'll tell you that. If you talk to any really successful person, happy in life, successful in life, and built long term, they didn't follow the family tradition or the group tradition or the whatever. They were people who were adventurous. You know, they were prepared to be disliked. That's that saying, you know, if you don't have haters, you're not doing the right thing. You have to have a balance between people who love you and hate you. You know, it's not about pleasing everybody else. If you want your children to be successful, cancel that for a sec. Spirit said a better way of saying that is lead the way. This person leads the way. They're not hurting anyone. They're not trampling anybody. They're not going for what's not theirs. They're just doing them. And that is that beautiful, deep spiritual energy. It's not that they don't have a care in the world. It's not that they, misuse energies or people's emotions or time. They just get in their flow. They get in their authentic. They're not swayed. They're not swayed by gossip. They're not swayed by people saying things and giving their opinions. They're really driven by an inner alignment with themselves. And that is how you build long-term security and stability. And I can guarantee you won't be liked. That's when you come up against forces. That's when you come up